Okay, guys. Now I'm not going to show you my whole workspace because it's really, really messy and it's really cluttered. But I did want to show you the kind of the project I'm in the middle of. I got a couple of these Killa cans from a friend of mine. I drilled out where this other arm was mounted and put a magnet in there, 1/8 inch magnet, on both of these. This one already came with a changed out saw, but otherwise they're pretty stock. And just yesterday I decided to throw some bits together and come up with this Killa can. So this is almost like a project update sort of thing. Again, trying to get rid of my model queue. These two guys were in the queue. This one I just happened to add in and finish because I had those two legs already mounted to the base, and so I just built a box body to slide it in there and put a whole bunch of bits, Orky bits and other bits on there. The claw is actually kind of a buzzsaw made of claw details from different models. I don't know where all the parts came. I know some of these are Stomp-A-Glyph plates, and that's a engine from something. I don't know. Can't be. I don't know if it's a Land Raider or not. But anyway, little bits and pieces all over. So the next step on here is putting rivets on, and then we'll get everything primed up to paint. Now I'm also building some interchangeable weapons here. This one's got the Gratzuka on there because that's what I'm going to go with on this model all the time. I just like Gratzukas. But I did want to make these interchangeable because sometimes I might want rocket launches, sometimes I might want the Gratzuka scorches. You know, I just want to vary it up a bit. So I've got actually these as rocket launches, but I got some more details to work. This one, kind of put a backing on it. So that's where we're at right now. Now, in a few seconds, I'll be back videoing my progress. Okay. All right. So after an hour, it's just been kind of fun. Well, I went ahead, put the rivets on my Killa can, my bits can, I'll call them. So he's got rivets on top, on the side, on the front, and on the bottom. So he is done, except for painting. Alright, well, now, went ahead, in this case, I went ahead, now, as I mentioned in one of my magnetizing video, I used a nail head into the actual rocket launcher, and the 1/8 inch magnet in the body. And so that's all I need to put that on there. Now, as any good orc knows, that as long as you've got a sight on the weapon, you're going to hit better. Now, Grots know, actually, though, that if you give the weapon its own eye, it'll shoot even better. So that's why they're figured out that way. Even this one has its own sight. Now, to go along with him, I made two other Gratzukas. So these can swap off if the mood strikes me. Oops. But again, with a nail. So now he's Gratzuka equipped. Right. I've got these two big shooters. I really like big shooters on my orcs just because I like the image of orcs, whether they're Grots or orcs, just spraying the field with machine gun fire. It's just an image I like in my head. I'm actually going to build a base on which they'll sit below this, so I can actually model bullets coming out the side or whatever, and then that'll sit up on top of the box. The box will be magnetized to go up against that magnet. So those are happening. Now I cobbled together this Scorcha. Got some. This is a cheat reveal here. Okay, so I took the body of something. It looks like a dreadnought arm top. A flamer of some sort that would fit on a sponson of something. A tank from I believe that's from an Imperial Knight. and I rearranged its hose. And then on the inside, a blob of green stuff to hold it in place. Now this is glued to the side as well, but there's not a whole lot of surface area to glue, so the green stuff is going to help hold that in place and secure the nail head so that it will just hang there on my grot. There's my grot with Killa can with a scorcher. Awesome. So, and let that dry overnight. Let this dry completely, because I did not use super glue. I used almost the last of my plastic cement, which is a weld type, and so I'll let that completely cure. And from that point, I'll go ahead and prime these, and we'll be ready to go. All right, so that's a nice short update video on this particular project. 3 Killa cans, almost ready to be painted. All right, thanks for sticking with me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.